Now then, are you all ready to empty your minds?
I'll do my damnedest.
Good work. I will now start the music.
Welcome back to Midday. We are down at the Sagebrush Theatre, and we are joined by several cast members of Western Canada Theatre's latest production of Blithe Spirit. And here they are, four lovely Kamloopsians. Yes, all from Kamloops. Thanks for joining us on the show today. First of all, maybe you can tell us a little bit about the show itself.
Well, it's a classic, definitely, Noel Coward, and well, it's about a man grappling with the ghost of his dead wife and dealing with his present wife, and so they're kind of they're caught in a triangle, but it's kind of spectral.
Spectral triangle. And Janet, what part do you play in all of this?
Oh, I'm the doctor's wife. You know, we come in. We're the crash test dummies. You know, like, we come in because the lead is inviting us to kind of sit in on a séance.
Is there anyone there? Shh. Is that you, Daphne? Is your cold better, dear?
And so, you know, we're the outsiders viewing what's going on in there, you know. Yeah. So, yeah, it's, he wants us there in order to test out his theories, because he's going to be writing a novel, and he's writing it about a woman who's a psychic. So, so basically, that's it. And we're there to be part of the séance.
And you certainly were. Kelsey, I know you weren't in any of the scenes that we saw here today. However, you do play a big part in this show. Tell us about that.
I play Edith, the maid. And while Noel Coward's really known for the verbal witticisms, I kind of bring some of the fun physical humor to the part. So I come in and do some little fun things around the stage. And I'm a little bit of an outsider as well, but I get an interesting perspective to some of the spectral ghostiness that comes on. And yeah, I get to play and have a lot of physical fun.
Is it mostly scenes for you on your own, or are you with many characters?
Mostly on my own. I do a lot of the transitions that go on between the scenes, and do some physical comedy with that. So a little bit, I don't get to play as much with some of these lovely people.
At the end.
At the end, there's a little bit of play, but I do a lot of stuff on my own too.
And you've been in a few Western Canada productions, have you not?
I have. Yeah, this is actually my third production. The last time that I was seen on the Sagebrush stage was with Liberation Days. Not last season, but the season before. All right. I had no hair with that one. If people came and saw it,
it's growing back lovely.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Anita, we saw you plain as day in that first scene, and it was the seance scene, I guess you could say, and quite an entertaining one at that. You were running all over the stage.
Run all over the stage. Yes,
how fun is this?
So fun. This is a beautiful, funny, wonderful play, and it's a dream to get to do it. It really is.
What kind of character would you say you're playing?
She's a lovely English lady who is also a medium and believes greatly in her own powers. And she's a little eccentric, but I think of her as being down to earth, and she loves to ride her bike all over the countryside. And yeah, she's a great lady. She has a great fashion sense.
Do you dance all over the stage like that in all your scenes?
Not all of my scenes, no. But I do get another great outfit.
I was going to say, are you going to take those home with you?
The shoes, yes, definitely.
The shoes are the best. And again, you've been in many Western Canada theatre productions. Is this one of which that will stand out for you?
Oh, definitely. This is a wonderful part, and I love Noel Coward. You don't get to see his plays very often, and it's definitely a standout. Wonderful cast and crew, and it's just great fun.
And Christopher.
Yes.
The only man standing up here.
I am.
Surrounded by beautiful. You are surrounded by beautiful women.
It's lovely, yeah. I play Dr. Bradman, Janet's husband, and he's kind of the skeptic in the play. He's been invited there, and the kind of fellow who looks for the smoke and mirrors and the wires that might be, moving ghosts around. So he's not a believer, and I think it's interesting to see what this woman, what she does, how it kind of wakes him up to possibilities.
Is this a different character than you've played in the past in shows?
I've played everything from a rancher in McLean Boys to characters like this in a drawing room comedy. So it's wonderful to be able to experience those kinds of changes as an actor.
And let me ask you, what is it like to do a show in your hometown?
It's a hoot. I mean, I get to work with these talented people that are also locals, and it's work with directors from a director from across the country. So it's a real it's a privilege. It's wonderful.
Excellent. And I just want to go back to Janet here on the end. I want to know, I didn't ask you, and I did ask the others, have you been in many other productions here at WCT?
Yes, I started working at Western Canada Theatre in 1984 and did pretty much every season until today. So I have been here.
Just a few of them. Just a couple. Just a handful, right? And it's really great for you to be here in Kamloops and be Kamloops gal and performing.
Totally. I love performing for the Kamloops audience. We've gotten to know each other over the years, and so we enjoy each other. We have a good time together, and I love being able to work in my own hometown because I don't have to travel, and I can.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I don't have to be in a hotel room or anything like that. So I enjoy that. Being able to work at home is great.
Did you know much about this show before now? I know it was in Ontario prior to this.
Well, I was there in Ontario.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, we all did it in Ontario.
All did. Okay, my mistake. Good to know. Yes. Yeah, and all of that makes sense. So you're seasoned veterans by now.
Oh, yeah, we are. Yeah.
Great. Thank you so much for joining us, you guys. And I guess that makes it even more special for everybody to be here, and not in Ontario, but here in your hometown performing. So good luck with the run of the show. Blithe Spirit here at Western Canada Theatre. The latest production opens October 6th and runs right through the 15th. And it's sure to be a really, really comedic performance by everyone. So make sure you get your tickets. Kamloops Live box office, kamloopslive.ca. Stay with us here on Midday. We'll be back after a quick break.
It's rather chilly in this room.
Come over by the fire.
I don't think I'll make any notes tonight. I'll start fresh in the morning. Oh, my God!
Charles! That was very clumsy of you, Charles, dear.
Elvira, then it's true. It was you.
Of course it was. Charles, darling Charles, what are you talking about?
Are you a ghost?
I suppose I must be. You're very confusing. Look at me. What's happened?
Don't you see?
See what?
Elvira.
Elvira.
Yes, Elvira, dear. This is Ruth. Ruth, this is Elvira.
Charles, darling, I want you to sit down.
Do you mean to say you can't see her?
Oh, darling, sit down and I'll fix you another drink.
But you must be able to see her. She's there. Look right in front of you. There!
Are you mad? What's happened to you?
You can't see her?
If this is a joke, dear, it's gone quite far enough. Sit down, for God's sake, and I'll mix you another drink.
I've gone mad. That's what it is. I've just gone raving mad.
I think you might at least be a little more pleased to see me. After all, you conjured me up.
I didn't do any such thing.
Oh, nonsense. Of course you did. That awful child with the cold came and told me you wanted to see me urgently.
I've gone mad. That's what it is. I've just gone raving mad.
Here, drink this.
This is appalling!